All right, guys. So we are here on this hot summer day to talk about 5 tips to help keep your horses cool and healthy during the hot summer months. Okay. So first of all, which seems pretty obvious, make sure your horse has plenty of clean drinking water. Okay. So a small little bucket is not going to do it for these horses. Horses can regularly drink anywhere from 6 to 10 gallons of water on a regular day and more than 15 gallons on a hot summer day. So having ready access to plenty of drinking water is essential to keep them hydrated because of how big they are, also how their digestive systems work. They need a lot of water to digest the grass and forage that they have, and if they don't get enough water, they can overheat and also can even lead to colic. So make sure your horses have plenty of drinking water. We're filling up our water troughs right now, but we have 3 big water troughs. We have a small one for the little guys, and then we have 3 others. And so I think this one's 100-gallon. That one's a 75. That one might also be a 75. And I think that one's a 50. But we refill these every single day. Another thing is we like to keep them in the shade. That way the water doesn't heat up. Also a good way to keep them cool and hydrated is have fresh, cool water. If the water is out in the sun, you need to replace it more often. Otherwise it will heat up and won't help your horse as much as regular temperature water. Next thing is giving your horse salt in their feed, which helps regulate their electrolytes. It also encourages them to drink more water, helping them stay healthy. So they need that sodium to continue to function. So giving, a tablespoon in your horse's feed does wonders. Also having salt blocks for free choice salt intake. So we have salt licks near the water troughs to keep them hydrated. Another big thing is try to feed your horse in the morning or the evening when it's cooler out. When they eat those big heavy meals, just like we don't like eating big heavy meals when it's hot out, it's not good for the horses either. So either feed them in the morning or the evening, or a couple smaller meals throughout the day to keep that warm food from just sitting in their stomach, because their digestive systems work with fermentation that actually heats up their body. So especially with grain, it heats up even more and can raise their body temperature. Looks like Dreamer has found something to run from or to. She's coming to say hi, I guess. Another thing is limit the amount of work. Okay, so you want to ride when it's cooler out in the morning or in the evening, and not riding when the dew point is over 180. Okay, or sorry, the heat index is above 180. So the way you calculate your heat index is you add the temperature and the dew point. So I believe our temperature right now is like 97, and our dew point, I believe, is I think it's 45. So that puts us at, let me see if I can do quick math. That puts us somewhere around like 143, maybe, or in the 140s. Okay. I'm not super good at math, so Anyway, so if your heat index is 130 or below, you're good to go. If it is above 150, you want to use caution while you're riding. Just very light work, and watch for signs that your horse is overheating. Excessive sweating, panting, seems really lazy. And then if it's above 180, do not even think about doing any exercise with your horse. Just leave them be. Any forms of cooling are not going to be effective at that point. It's too hot, it's too humid, and their bodies aren't meant for that much heat. So yeah, I think that was 5. So yeah, if you have any questions or any other tips about keeping your horse cool, another really important thing is that you bathe your horse on days that it's hot. Hi, Dreamer's going to say hello. So you hose your horse off on cool days, and after riding, hose them off. That'll help lower their body temperature back to a normal level. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other tips on how to keep your horses cool, those are just the top ones. I think I actually did 6, but I can't count either. So those are the top ones, but if you have any other ones or any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.